Former Minister in the Ministry of Finance and Economist Mariano Browne predicts that Trinidad and Tobago's economy will continue to feel the effects of inflation over the next few years. Mr. Browne explained that this will cause the prices of goods and services to increase.
Now we have inflation coming from two sides. One, because of, and there's some contradictory effects. One, because of the shutdown effects all over the world. It means that if people are not going to work, therefore they're not working. The factories are on short staff, alternatively short production. So when the world starts reopening and demand goes back up to normal levels, then there's a shortfall. And that has translated itself into two things. First one is inflation, and that hasn't been helped by the fact that some economies have been in expansionary mode, in the US in particular.
In the short term, Mr. Browne said persons will have to continue to endure the effects of inflation.
The central bank report last week, we're talking about inflation somewhere in the region about 30%. Well, how do you cushion that? Even if government were, for example, and let's just say that you were very liberal and that you wanted to push up salaries, and salaries took place, so how are you going to fund it? All that does is increase your deficit. Right? You're not going to be able to fund it. So the bottom line is that there have to be some shift in consumer preferences, computer taste, and consumer expenditures. Government has to do the same thing. This is going to be a very, very tough period, growth or no growth.
However, Mr. Browne anticipates that these days will not last forever.